Yo, Pips, what's up? Been missing me? No way. I'm not gonna believe that shit at all. I'm not gonna believe that shit at all. And just maybe some of you just have missed me, and still you're maybe my followers, or even just strange viewers, or no, it's not even strange viewers, but occasional viewers. And I kind of tend to mess up with some things, but it makes very few different things for me. When it goes to my English, I keep through my process of learning in a very chaotic way, and I was being that kind of guy who would learn rather in a native way than to follow maybe some rules or maybe bookish style to just to learn things and stuff like that. I'm not about just being a bookish style man-oriented guy, and just not at all. Like again, and just I wanted to make these ramblings up tonight very quickly and briefly, if I can. We'll see if I can, because I've never in a while done my ramblings in a short way, and maybe my tongue might be slightly intertwined with itself, because just maybe today I had maybe not so lot of practice, but I spoke for several instances, and I was kind of like in the middle rate of speech, and I wasn't just sounding good as always, and I failed in a way maybe, and some points I might have succeeded, and I succeeded at some points, I failed at some points. That just alternative process of expanding your speaking skills. If you don't open your mouth and if you don't speak, who gonna speak instead of you then? Right? Correct me if I'm wrong. The only thing I'm doing here, I'm making ramblings, but the ramblings itself is not the important stuff. The more important stuff, what those ramblings allow me to do with my language, my brilliant English language. They allow me to be just ready for whatever conversation that would be in any situation, any moment. I'm just like all the consciousness about how to speak, how to react to things, how the response should go in a native way, so that Native Americans would be like pleased to hear my speech flowing to their ears, and not to them to be just surprised or stunned with what happened wrong way, not grammatically correct. You know what I'm saying? Just very fluent way. That's my thing. That's what I stand for. That's what I fight for, and I'm still learning. And the more I speak, the more mistakes I make actually, and the more incorrect things I do, the more impeccable I become in short run, in long run, and in all the senses of this meaning of this word, as we say in my first native language, called the American style of telling things, American Toronto English language became my second native one. And you might just grin at me, laugh at me in a huge way, not in a friendly way. I understand your standpoint. If you're not advancing your language, then you're maybe not just familiar with this theme that's cooking inside you when you're learning something, especially when it goes to your language learning style and your English learning, not only English learning, but whatever language learning standpoint, when it goes fluently, automatically, like in an ingrained way, in a native way. How would native child learn from their parents? How native child would learn from his own parents? And that's the way I follow. That's the pattern of my conversational spoken American Toronto English language becomes stronger and more seasoned. I become more seasoned, and my language become more in depth and full, and just maybe not impeccable in all the ways, but I tend to do that, and I kind of like never quit doing that if I don't die. I think I am born with this phrase, if I don't die, I hope I won't, and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm going in tangents. I'm reiterating silly things here right now. That's still my style of learning. I never ask someone what attitude to follow, what right or wrong track. I just follow and feel the response that goes back to my backbone and the soul there, and then I know whether I'm on the right track or whether I'm on the wrong track, you know what I'm saying? Again, I might just confused with some stuff being started out by me, and that just pulls me up. That just pulls me up. The more hurdles I overcome, the more just I be more experienced that way, and that just never-ending process of self-development will never be stopped. Someone would say to me, Alex, what are you doing? What are you rambling here? What are you doing? What are you doing? And just stuff. I would reply, yes, follow your wrong track, parallel my track, but never, never ever intervene in my personal space and my personal speaking missions. And if you're my follower, then you're on the same page with me, and you pretty deeply understand what I'm talking about here, right? Yeah. I guess that's kind of like very clear point that I shouldn't even sound it out. That goes without saying, right? And that's by the point I arrive to my fluency destinations point, I'll be already know what to follow the next thing after I guess I will never complete with my English, because it's like, or feels like it's never ending story, never just stop in just flow of native pace, of native tone of English language. And it's like ocean, and just deep things without the boundaries, without the rings, and not limited by any tools, and not limited by any edges. And as soon as I will leave, I will follow that, I promise here. And that's gonna be that way that I've just familiarized with. And if you're my follower, if you're my maybe viewer, maybe my friend, maybe just occasional viewer, just follow my channel if you want. Just maybe comment slightly my poor attempts of speaking English here by giving your opinions down there in the comment section down below, and I'll be agreed on that. I'll be pleased about hearing some response from you then. And just why not comment me if you're just making your maybe first or not even first steps, but if you're advanced learner, if you're pretty intermediate learner, then anyway, comment me, give your just opinions, how you learn, how you feel things as for your English, and we'll be colleagues then anyway. That's been my not recap, but maybe shortest take of ramblings on this channel. Maybe I failed a lot of attempts, and there's a lot of points here on within this video shoot, but I'm still on it, and I will never quit doing that. See you in a while. Practice, never quit doing your own things in your life, and everything's gonna be fine with it then. See you in a while. See you soon. Bye. Thanks for watching and attending my channel here. Thanks a lot. See you all. Bye.